Hello students, welcome back to Prudence Coaching English class. Today we will discuss the line by line explanation for the second stanza of the poem The Heart of the Tree by Henry Kyler Burner. Previously we have discussed about the poem and the poet, the background of the poem and the line by line explanation with word note and paraphrase for the first stanza. So let's start our explanation for the second stanza now. Today we will provide you the line by line explanation of the second stanza. So let's start it. What does he plant who plants a tree? He plants cool shade and tender rain. So once again the poet makes a question and he himself answers it. I told you this repetition of phrase is known as refrain, and giving answer after a certain question is a type of figure of speech which is known as antipophora. So in the beginning lines of the second stanza, the poet once again asks what is the benefit of planting a tree. Then he answers it in his own way. He says that the person who plants a tree, actually he provides with it the cool shade and tender rain that enlivens the whole earth. Now the next two lines. And seed and bird of days to be, and years that fade and flush again. I have given you the meaning of the difficult words. You can check it. Flush means take rebirth. So in these two lines the poet says that as days pass by, the seeds and then the birds keep blooming, filling the environment with its beauty and bounty down the years. It remains, students, when the birds or the seeds will be there, as time will pass by, it will be blooming. That means it will be developing a new tree. A tree will take its rebirth in this process. Now the next lines. He plants the glory of the plain. He plants the forest's heritage. So here heritage means a place having historical importance. Glory means pride. So here trees are the main elements that make a plain area green and beautiful. So the poet describes the trees as the glory of the plain and a rich heritage of the forest. So by planting a tree, now a person plants a forest's heritage. The tree that is single today will develop or will create a large forest one day. Now the next three lines. The harvest of a coming age, the joy that unborn eyes shall see. These things he plants who plants a tree. Now here the poet tells us that the person who plants a tree, he assures a promising harvest that will provide joy to our future generations. So not only the person is giving the benefit to the modern generations or the modern people, but also by planting a tree, the person is giving benefit or sustaining the benefits for the future generation as well. So all the credit goes to the man who plants a tree. So in this stanza we find that the poet stresses on the importance of planting a tree for making this earth a better place for our future generations. Now we will discuss the main message of this stanza and its paraphrase as well. Now we have finally explained the second stanza line by line. I hope everybody has understood it. Now we'll discuss this main message or the main explanation of the second stanza. Here it is. When one plants a tree, he establishes with it the cool shade and the tender rain that enlivens in the earth. Seeds and birds represent the promise of life and a potential for growth. The tree is a glory of the plains and the heritage of the forest. Planting a tree ensures a harvest for the future generation. It is a gift of a better life from the present generation to the future ones. So, planting a tree actually nourishes many generations, even those who are not yet born. So, this is the explanation of the second stanza. Now, we'll go to the message delivered by the poet in the second stanza. That is, thus, the person who plants a tree also plants a promise of life, a seed of hope, the heritage of the ecosystem, and gives a gift to the future. That is the main message delivered by the poet in the second stanza. Now, check out the description box for the link of the third stanza's line by line explanations. So finally students, we have come to the end of this video. If you find this video helpful, then don't forget to subscribe, share and like our videos. Thank you all.